you're traveling to the North Country Fair, where the winds hit heavy on the borderline, remember me to one who lives there, for she once was a true love of mine. If you're going when the snowflakes storm and the rivers freeze and summer ends, please see she's wearing a coat so warm to keep her from howling winds. Please see from me if her hair's hanging. It rolls and flows all down her breast. Please see for me if her hair's hanging long, for that's the way I remember her best. I'm wondering if she remembers me at all. Many times I've often prayed in the darkness of my night, and in the brightness of my day. So if you're traveling to the North Country Fair, where the winds hit heavy on the borderline, remember me to one who lives there, for she once was a true love of mine. So, when I'm doing things in open D, I kind of covered this sort of in the Dad-Gad lesson, where it's D, A, D, G, A, D, but in open D it's tunes D, A, D, F sharp, A, D. And when I'm playing in open D, I have similar positions to what I had in Dad-Gad, where you have like root, octave, major third for a major chord, or root, octave, minor third for a minor chord. But since this string is a half step lower, that means that you have to fret this string a half step higher on all these chords. So if you're playing in D, open D major, like for this chord it would be root, octave, major third, right? So they're all on the same fret. Is that visible? And then for minor chords it would be like root, octave, minor third. And then this string between the root and the octave is muted by the middle finger here. So I think of things in open D in scale degrees, and it's all, based on your one chord, right? So this is scale degree 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, when you know your music theory, you know that the one chord is always major, your 2 is minor, your 3 is minor, your 4 is major, your 5 is major, your 6 is minor. Your 7 is actually diminished, but you don't have to worry about that in this tuning. It just has a minor position, and your 7 actually just kind of it doubles as a 5. It's basically like a first inversion 5, and then your 8, which is the same as the 1. So you can do things like, so you can do that kind of descending thing with that 7. You don't have to worry about it sounding diminished. It actually just kind of functions as a passing tone thing. So for this song, I only have like 2 themes that you need to worry about, and that's the 6, 3, 4, 1. So it's then the other one is the 3, 4, 5, 1. Now on these, I'm not playing the full, I'm not adding that third on the 4 and the 5 either time. I'm just doing kind of an octave, so it's like suggesting the 4 and 5 chord, but it's not really a 4 or 5 chord, so it's... So that's it. And then, of course, a couple of times I do that kind of descending from 8 to 7 to 6 thing to get back into the start of the next verse. Other than that, then the only thing to talk about is this hand, where all I'm doing is I'm doing the thumb to kind of do these droning, jangly notes. And then the finger picking, it just goes root octave. So it's like... So I'm not hitting the D string on every other beat. I'm mostly just doing it on the one of the measure, and sometimes every other measure, depending on if I want the bass emphasized there. So it's very, very simple to play that once you kind of get the alternating finger thing down, and it just sounds really pretty to me. So if you want to play around with finger picking in open D with left-handed upside down guitar, that would be a good song to start with if you're a Bob Dylan fan, or even if you're not. Give it a try. Thanks.